What's going on, YouTube? What it do, White Collar Crew? Hope all is well. I'm sitting at a Home Depot right now in Pensacola, Florida, waiting to get unloaded. It was quite an adventure yesterday, but I'm going to back up till Thursday night. Thursday morning, had a very difficult decision. Got calls from my fleet manager about some load options. And Jason and I, my trainee, who's doing really, really well, by the way, we had a really rough week. We were getting places late, waking up early. We were tired. So my fleet manager gave a few options. One of them sounded absolutely miserable, and that was a 2-stop pickup and a 2-stop unload. 2-stop pickup on Thursday morning, 2-stop drop off Friday morning. Sounded absolutely miserable. I was like, no way do I want that one. Then he also gave a couple options that were smaller, paid more, but went up to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Now that 4-stopper, I should call it, it actually stopped in Louisiana where I live. My fleet manager was like, Paul, I don't feel good about any of those 2 Dallas, Texas loads, Dallas-Fort Worth area, about you getting home. Right now, freight is really, really bad, and there's a chance you might not get home. And I really wanted to get home. So ended up choosing that it was a tough decision, but I chose that 4-stop load that got us into Louisiana, and that gave us this load Friday morning that we're waiting to get unloaded here Monday morning in Pensacola, Florida. So I'm waiting to get unloaded. It does not pay well. It's only $700 something as a truck to start off the week, but it got me home over the weekend. So that's the important part. And got Jason, I got him a hotel, so he got to relax as well. But let me tell you guys about yesterday. So we left nice and early. We went and got some good Cajun food before we took off and left nice and early. But going into Mississippi, there's a way station, and I'm noticing some smoke in some of the grass. So I told Jason, hey, pull over. I jump out, looking like Smokey the Bear. I grab my fire extinguisher and open that thing up. Man, my fire extinguisher only lasted about 10 seconds. It didn't do anything to that freaking brush fire. So I had Jason run back and go get my case of water that I just bought from Walmart. And thankfully, we used that to go on the outside of the brush fire, wetting all the surrounding areas, so that way they won't burn. And thankfully, we controlled the flames. I was stomping on some of them. It was nuts. But yeah, so I put out a fire. Someone had called 911. We tried calling 911, but someone had already called it in. There was already some firemen on the way, and women, and want to be PC here, and ended up, they ended up, all by the time they got there, it was just a little bit of smoke, no actual flames. We did a real good job. So yeah, that was our good deed for the day. And then while we're walking back to the truck, notice had a mud flap out. So we ended up driving about 20 miles down the road without a mud flap back there. Shame on us. But we got over to Flying J and ended up buying a new mud flap and ended up getting it put on yesterday. And while we were there, we took a shower, got some food, and yeah, so it worked out. But other than that, what an adventure, man. What an adventure yesterday. I'm glad I left early. We ended up getting parked over here around 6:30 in the evening. So yeah, plenty of time to get some good rest, and I needed it. Last week was rough. But all right, that'll do it. Just wanted to give you guys a quick little update. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. I want to give one special shout out. To a wonderful young lady. Her name is Lexi. She just had a birthday last week. I want you guys all to please comment happy birthday to Lexi. Very special girl. I got to speak to her on the phone on her birthday and wish her happy birthday, and she was loving it, and I loved it as well. Thank you, Lexi, for watching all my videos and being one of my #1 fans. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hey, you know what to do. That's right, smile. You got a great one.